Oh, I forgot to customize the team too. Figure out these jerseys. Bro. Red goes. Oh. Told you to do these for now. Don't want to change it. I'm forgetting something. Okay.
is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Thursday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come to town. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton.
And that game against the Bucks is going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
Here's the starting group for Cincinnati. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby forward. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
Now here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
To the wing, right side. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Fox. "11 feet out. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
Pass to Lambier. We played just over a minute here in the first. He's covered by Fox. Here's Sissoko. Clock at 6. Shoots over Vassell. Sissoko can't get it to go. It's stolen. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Collins with a screen on Fox. Pass to Collins. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8-foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Fox. Vassell outside. Six on the shot clock. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Lambier. Collins against Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Fox can't connect from short range. For Cincinnati, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Collins outside. Here's Lambier. Up and in on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Fox. There's the triple. The rebound by Sissoko.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Fox. Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's Cincinnati's ball. They trail by 1. Oh, Fox with a steal. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
And Fox comes to help. He's covered by Fox. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 3. Fires the 3. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Wembanyama.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
They set a pick. Pass to Lambier. Gets stolen by Fox. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Sohan outside. Pass to Fox. Back to Sohan. With some arc. Blocked. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. To the inside. Collins passes to Sissoko.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Cincinnati shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Sohan, left side. Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. Just 5 to shoot. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 6 points.
Fox, not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
Here's Lambier. Sohan covering. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Ahead. Caps off the break with a monster slam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
And there's the screen. Down low. Here's Lambier. That shot off the mark. Sohan with some nice D. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
You figure they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And San Antonio making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Castle. And it's blocked by Collins. He's covered by Fox. Collins with a screen on Fox. Four on the clock. There's a screen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Yama's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Johnson. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Over Junior. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Fox. Cincinnati has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Oh, he picked him clean. Sohan with the ball. Now guarded by Junior. The shot by Sohan, no good. For Cincinnati, they've gone only 3 for 9 from 4. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Cincinnati shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Chris Paul, he's checked in for San Antonio. Second free throw, no good. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, man?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's Lambier. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Lambier's got his second bucket of the night. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Ball passes to Johnson. 11 feet out. Gets hauled in by Cincinnati. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year. A nice shot by Lambier.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Sohan outside. Three-pointer, Fox. No luck on that one. For Cincinnati, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Lambier. To the middle. 6 to shoot. He's guarded by Paul. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And you gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 9.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
He's covered by Fox. Pass to Junior. Collins a screen. And Junior gets it to go.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Wembanyama. Johnson against Junior. It's Johnson with a drive. Good work there as it goes. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Collins. Collins with a screen on Paul. Junior outside. Three-pointer. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. And it's Fox missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And the Spurs with some changes. Mamukelashvili. For Cincinnati, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. On the court for Cincinnati. Covered by Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Inside. Cuts off the pass. From 10 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They do a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Here's Marks. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. And he's gone for the lob. It's stolen. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 6. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Unloads. It's hauled in by Cincinnati.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And there's a pick. It's deflected. Here's the break. Outside Paul. Here's the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, man, Chris Paul can still sting you from the outside. You can't afford to let him find shots that he likes out there.
He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Marks. To the left side wing. And the shot no good. A bit short. That's
Gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Up top Vassell. The kick out to Paul. No good with the triple. Cincinnati has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Marks. Give him 8. Collins a screen. Down low. Here's Collins with the slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Vassell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. That's to Lambier. Here's Sissoko. He's guarded by Vassell. From outside the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 5. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Collins against Paul. And Collins with the big block. Pass to Lambier. To the inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Mamukelashvili. Fox outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Finding more and more ways as De'Aaron Fox to score the basketball. That time gets contact.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players.
I know he's trying to get past me, and I still can't do that.
He's covered by Fox. That's to Lambier. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. and he's good on the second. There's a minute 59 left to play in the first half. Three-pointer, Fox. Fox flashing it home from deep.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Wembanyama screen. Here's Castle. Home.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
He's covered by Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. De'Aaron Fox on top.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season. Taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
I got yours.
Here's Castle. 6 points for him. He got a piece of it. They recover it.
Bro. He blocks it, I block it, it goes to
Wembanyama with the easy two.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
He's covered by Fox. Shoots from 12. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. He's got 7. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama screen. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Lambier. Cincinnati has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
And he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Fox up top. Poked away. And here they come. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's a 5-point Cincinnati lead.
This is how you execute it.
Oh my god, he almost made that.
Transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Cincinnati. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
I'll turn this down a little bit.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And now here's something that's always. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
13 and 10.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Cincinnati leading by 5. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, look at Wemby covering some ground with those long strides.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Sissoko. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Fox. Here's Castle. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Collins. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
He's covered by Fox. Collins a screen. Pulls up. High post. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Am I not in front of him? I am in front of him.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your 3 to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
With the step back, here's Castle. Sinks that one from the post. Castle's got 8 points.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
Collins a screen. They get it back. And Collins with the slam.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Fox outside. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall. For Cincinnati, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Knocks down the long J.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
The quick look, no good that time.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way, but maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And it's blocked by Collins. Pass to Lambier.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
San Antonio again can't hit. Cincinnati leading by 3. He's covered by Fox. 5 to shoot. Here's Lambier. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 14.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Sohan outside. There's the 3. Nails it from 3.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
To the paint. Here's Lambier. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lambier's got 9.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
There's a screen. He's covered by Fox. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Sohan outside. Pass to Castle. To the middle. Here's Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
He's covered by Fox. Here's Lambier. The three-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Here's Fox. And there's the rejection. He's guarded by Vassell. With the crossover. Nice D from Vassell.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Pass to Castle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece.
Up 7.
Ball finds Vassell. Sohan outside. Vassell, a screen on Monk. Outside Johnson. "11 feet out, and he hits it. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
On the court for Cincinnati, they've got Junior, and it's Armstrong in at the center position. Lets the 3 fly. Junior with the bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Vassell. No good from the wing.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Monk. Here's Armstrong, covered by Wembanyama. Junior up top. Here's Marks. 6 to shoot. Inside. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
to the left wing. Pass to Monk. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
They set the screen. Here's Lambier. He's covered by Fox. It's tipped. Stolen by Vassell. To the wing on the left. Castle for three. On target from range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And it's blocked by Collins. Pass to Lambier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Paul's checked in. Sissoko, he's checked in for Cincinnati.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Spurs lead by 5. Now here's Paul. Again, the Spurs score.
Yeah, hard to stop CP3 when he's in the rhythm and he's in the mid-range. It's a deuce.
Jacks up a 3. Collins with a screen on Paul. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Collins with the slam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle. Fox with the ball. Fires it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got 10 points in just the second half. Cincinnati has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Collins. Pass to Sissoko. Four on the clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Rebound by San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Devin Vassell in for Chris Paul. Pass to Lambier. Collins outside. Here's Sissoko from downtown. Sohan with a rebound. Wembanyama finds Fox. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Pass to Lambier. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them, but let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama down low. Collins defending.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. For Cincinnati, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Lambier passes to Collins. Here's Sissoko. That three's off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. The shot by Sohan, no good. Cincinnati has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. He's guarded by Vassell. Down low, Collins. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
You can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
San Antonio leading by 6. Vassell outside. They set the pick. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Cincinnati.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Collins, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Collins a screen. No good from outside.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And he's got bunnies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Picked his pocket. Here we go, all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
He's covered by Fox. Lots of room. Yep, right through the net.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
1:41 left in the fourth. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
A minute 29 left in the fourth. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Lambier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Castle. Now Fox. There's a minute 12 left to play in the fourth. Yep, that one goes.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Vassell outside from deep. Tipped. And they're on the break. Here's the pick. Pass to Lambier. And the bucket is good. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Off the mark there with a 3. Fox outside. And so it's San Antonio with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
They out-rebounded us heavy, too. Got 6 more free throws. Awesome. That's whatever, though. I'm gonna see what the problem is. Oh, I don't even have... See? Pretty easy. I just didn't do my animations. Should be good enough.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has and a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alpern Sengun out there with Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for Cincinnati, well, this season, Clark, is still very, very young. How much do you take away from these first handful of games of a season?
I think you take away quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
Pass to Thompson. Collins against Sengun. Green with the ball. Brooks from outside. Collins grabs the miss. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. I briefly spoke with Cincinnati's head coach. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said, we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket. So keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. We're about 1 minute into the first. Now Brooks to the inside. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Brooks.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
Thompson against Lambeer.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Holiday kicks to Green. Brooks outside. Pass to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nailed from 3. Point land.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Guarded by Green. Tries from the block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he drives in, and Green slams it in.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Sengun, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pacing.
Waits and then takes it.
Which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Outside Collins. Guarded by Holiday. Back to Collins. Stolen by Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Pass to Sissoko. Shot to stop the run. Brooks grabs the board. Houston leading by 5. Now here is Holiday. Thompson outside. Back to Holiday. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Lambier. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thompson.
Cincinnati. A foul call. Number 2. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Green. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Green. No good on the triple.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Collins, a screen on Green. Takes it inside. Collins against Şengün. 4 on the clock. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Armstrong's checked in for Lambier. Miller's checked in for Houston. GA, if you look back at the Rock. It's history. So many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Green. Not a lot of room. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Sissoko. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Dallas. Green deciding where to go with it. Thompson against Armstrong. Spins to the rim. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Covered by Miller. Armstrong with the screen on Miller. Into the lane. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's play that could serve them well going forward.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high impact defense they want to see out of him.
To the paint. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Cincinnati trails by 8. Guarded by Green. Armstrong. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Brooks. Here's Şengün. Collins with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Down it goes. Dug through off a wonderful assist.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Şengün with the screen on Armstrong. Here's Thompson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Back to Collins. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pass to Şengün. Thompson in the corner. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. It's hauled in by Sissoko. Cincinnati trails by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agreed. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Miller. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him, and they pick up 2.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
Şengün covering. Ferguson's shot is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Houston in the lead. Miller outside. 7-foot shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Pass to Junior. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. And Cincinnati leads by 1.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Miller outside. Puts it up from 12. And he knocks down the...
I don't understand why it made me put my hand down. As soon as he goes up...
Dumper. And the Rockets lead by 1.
And he loves that area. Miller can cause a lot of headaches for a defense with his ability from the mid-range.
Pass to Marks. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Armstrong, and he goes in for the dunk.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And for Houston, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Glenn Beers checked in for Ferguson. And a switch here also for Houston. Green's checked in. Thompson dishes to Green. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Thompson's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Guarded by Green. Lambira's screen inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Here's Marks. 11-point game his last outing. Taking a look at the Rockets. Torrey Easton is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Miller. And it's Şengün in at the 5. To the middle, Eason finds Whitmore. He gets that one. Whitmore's got his first points of the game.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
He's covered by Eason. There's a screen by Collins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Miller. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Miller's got the game tied up here for Houston. For Cincinnati, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Pass to Sissoko. He's covered by Thompson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 13 feet away. And it's Houston with another.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Miller's gone 4 of 7 from the field here. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Whitmore finds Miller. A floater, and it's good on the way in. That's 10 points from Brandon Miller.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Whitmore defending. A three-pointer, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Şengün with the rebound. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And the layup's good off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Miller outside from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Sissoko's got 5 rebounds tonight. Whitmore defending. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Lets the 3 fly. Eason grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 15-footer, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 15.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. And some nice passing there by Houston on the wing. Miller. 6 to shoot. Back to Whitmore. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Now it's a 6-point Houston lead.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Pass to Marks. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Collins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Eason with it. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Whitmore missing. Here's Marks, covered by Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Cincinnati, they've been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now, here's Green. 7 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets on top. They're up by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Knicks playing in New York City as they go up against the Wizards. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
I like their aggressiveness getting to the line. Cave in the defender's chest, make them blow the whistle.
If you caved in the guy's chest.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. On for the Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alper and Şengün. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Guarded by Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Miller's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And so he makes both from the line. And here is Brooks, still without a basket. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Physical play finds Dylan Brooks, but he also looks for it. He gives it and takes it.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Cincinnati trails by 6. To the paint. Cincinnati again missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing far.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here he goes. That shot missing. For Cincinnati, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Green. Another miss by Houston.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Brooks covering. Collins, a screen on Thompson. Lobbed up there for Collins.
How did that go in?
The Rockets have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. And Beer with the steal. Now Cincinnati moving it up for the tie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson. And the first one drops.
At the line for 2.
And it's tied up with that one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Pass to Collins. The teardrop falls in. Collins has got it all tied up now for Cincinnati.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Brooks outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
Outside, Lambier. Collins against Şengün. Here's Sissoko. Still yet to score. Down low. Lays it up off the glass.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Lambier.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Drills the three-pointer.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Kicks it out to Collins. Inside. Şengün covering. Collins a screen on Şengün. With the drive. And finished off by Collins. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Rockets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
And Thompson kicks to Brooks. On the wing, Green. Miller outside. Off target with his 3. For Cincinnati, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Şengün. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And here's Cincinnati. They're on a 16-7 run. Guarded by Green. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brooks outside. And Thompson kicks to Green. Driving inside. And Green slams it in.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Collins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Cincinnati leads by 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Count that bucket. He has 29.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Brooks, the best is Şengün. There's Green with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Green's got 23.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
To the inside, Collins takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Collins has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Şengün. Thompson against Lambier. Now Thompson. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And here's Lambier. Shoots from 14. He's covered by Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lambier's got 10.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Outside, Green. They get it again. Misses the baby hook. Guarded by Green. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, Cincinnati shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. That bucket in no time at all. Marks has got the lead up to 4 now for Cincinnati. And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That matchup falls in the middle game. Kicks to Brooks. He's in with it. He has yet to score. Houston needs to get a shot off. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
A tight game here in Cleveland. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
so calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Brooks. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got 8 points.
And Brooks known as somebody that provides great energy and hustle, especially when the break is on.
The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Green's got 26.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Eason. It's stolen by Eason. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And good that time. Now it's a 4-point Houston lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Now Cincinnati moving it up. Here's Marks.
Looking now at some numbers for Thompson. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 9 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And his rookie season, an opportunity to learn the NBA game. He's hoping to...
Guarded by Holiday. Puts the move on. Right wing. Pass to Sissoko. Cincinnati again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson for the triple. Another miss by Houston. For Cincinnati, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point. Shot clock at 6. Collins passes to Marks. This one for 3. Good D by Thompson.
And even with good coverage defensively.
Oh, what a finish!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Pass to Eason. On the wing, Green. Now Holiday. Back to Thompson. Green inside. The layup missed. Cincinnati leading by 3. Collins, a screen on Green. Inside. He's covered by Eason. Sissoko. Good on the triple. Sissoko's got the lead up to 6 now for Cincinnati.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Brooks outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own 3. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that guy.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And really a lack of attention on their part. 4 points off for those turnovers that have gone the other way.
And they've fallen behind on the scoreboard as a result. Not the quarter they were hoping for.
And Beers checked in for Cincinnati. And a switch here also for Houston. Smith has checked in. Rockets trail by 5. Brooks outside. Tries from 10, and he gets it. To go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brooks has got 13 points in the second half.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Outside, Lambier. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Lambier with a screen on Green. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Thompson's got 19 points.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Oh, man, Thompson, impressive.
Brooks right side to take the lead. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. That's to Lambier. Outside Collins. Here's Sissoko. It's a very good look and converts. Sissoko's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. So for the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Smith. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Tari Eason. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. So it's Cincinnati now. It's a 3-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Yep, it counts. He has 35.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Thompson surveying the floor. Over in the corner, Green. Holiday sets the pick for Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Green's got 30 points. A crossover. Nifty move. Pass to Sissoko. Outside, Lambier. To the middle. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the paint. Another shot. Here's Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And at last, they get one to fall. Now it's a 7-point Cincinnati lead. Outside, Green. That shot off the mark. Cincinnati has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter. And
brother. How?
2 of them have fallen. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter. That shot. Wide open.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
rebounded by Green. There's a screen by Collins. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
.106 left in the game.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Thompson left side. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Cincinnati, and that's an intentional foul. So it's Cincinnati now, 6-point lead. So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So we see Cincinnati get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg...
Change some people's stuff. This is crazy.